All right, to watch this video for Tuesday, March 6th. Really nice bounce in the SPY on Friday, and that bounce continued today. We're in a pretty clearly defined range from, I don't know, basically 279 down to 265-ish. And we're kind of sitting in the middle of that range. So it's going to go ahead and build our list for tomorrow. So SRNE was on Bounce Watch today after the halt and big pop on news. Then you've got 3 days down, but it's still in an area of support. No trades in it today, so it just goes back on Bounce Watch for tomorrow. Didn't give any kind of setup that I look for. There's a lower price stock, but interesting volume spike today. Back here in late January, it popped to basically 656 and then put in a lower high. And then today, kind of another big volume day. So, maybe we'll see how it opens. We don't know how it's going to open. So it might open below 6, and 6 might become kind of an inflection point, knowing that 620 would break today's high and then maybe challenge this high. So we'll see how it opens, but it's certainly worth having on a chart. AQMS, big 2-day run here from, actually this day it closed at $1.62, and in 2 sessions it was all the way up to 324 and then started to kind of roll over, but I like the volume today and a fairly strong close. We'll see if that gives a long setup tomorrow. INFI. Big move today. It's rare. It's very rare that you get a big candle. When you look at the rest of the daily candles, you have one big one back here, and then and then aside from that, this is the next biggest one going all the way back almost a year. So it's very rare that the next day you get another big day. Okay, so I don't want to encourage anybody to chase or think this is a long right now, but I'm going to watch it all weekend. Sometimes on rare occasions, you get a very low risk red to green with some stacked catalysts on an intraday basis type setup, and you do get a nice move the next day. So anyway, we'll start watching it tomorrow. GNCA, there's nothing really interesting here except that in after hours, it's trading at about $1.21. So it's kind of gapping up above this long range. So we'll see if it gives a low risk gap and go setup tomorrow. ARLZ had a high, lower high, and then a nice volume spike today, maybe through 2 tomorrow. We're going to watch that one. Let's see, MYO. Again, this last time it had earnings, it went from, I don't know, what did it close the day before? It closed at 424, and the very next day after earnings hit 1140. I think people are kind of positioning in this one. I think earnings are Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, double check. But it's certainly getting some attention coming into earnings, so I want to watch that one tomorrow. Remember, I'm a day trader, though. I'm not looking to hold any of these overnight. ADMP had this big volume spike here a little over a week ago that went to 360, and then it's been kind of going sideways right below 350. So if it breaks out of this sideways range, we might get another nice big day. So I definitely want to watch ADMP. AMC has had I don't know. You can kind of squint your eyes and picture a little cup, well, starting here, I guess. There's your cup in a kind of a sloppy handle. But over 16, like for a week now, it's been challenging 16 and hasn't broken through it. I would point out the 200-day at 1641 above. But I want to watch this one for maybe a volume push through 16 tomorrow for a trade. TROV, potential long back here. It hit 44 cents and today basically hit 43 cents. Over that area it might go. Really nice volume today, so we'll see if something sets up tomorrow. A couple more. CATB had the gap up and then a fail, but then you know what? It's been quietly working its way back up. And you kind of have a 3-day high here at 205. So over 205, this is it might give a nice trade. And then lastly, I have the letter I, on watch, which had this big day right here from 351 to 515 on really big volume. And now it's kind of flagging, along right below 5. So through 5, then we might get through that 515 high and get going too. So that's my list, and we're going to add some pre-market gappers to the list in the morning as a team. And between the pre-market list and what I just showed you, there should be plenty of stuff to trade tomorrow. All right, have a good night. We'll see everybody tomorrow.